Safwat Khan, and I'm a junior here at the University of Oklahoma, and I'd like to be a professional fighter at some point. I'm from Dallas, Texas, and I went to Flower Mound High School. I started boxing my freshman year of high school, real basic stuff, just to went to a class a couple times a week, and then I wrestled for a year in high school as well. So Floyd's definitely one of them, because I feel like he changed the game in terms of like hitting without getting hit, and that's like a really big thing. You want to minimize damage as a fighter. So I've been really working on like the Philly shell and like how Floyd has mastered that. And then other fighters are Conor McGregor and then Israel Adesanya, who are like probably some of the most iconic strikers of our generation. So I've really been looking at them, breaking down their game, and they're really hard to imitate just because their style is so specific to them, but there's elements of their style that I've incorporated into the way that I fight personally, and it's helped me a lot in terms of just growing as a fighter. I haven't been in a sanctioned fight yet. I was scheduled to fight earlier this year, but I ended up getting injured, so I had to put that on hold. So during training, one of the biggest things is road work. You want to make sure your cardio is really good, because that's one of the cornerstones of fighting outside of like your skills. So you'll be doing a lot of running. In the month leading up to that fight, I remember I was trying to run at least like 4 or 5 times a week, if not more, just to keep my body in shape and keep my cardio up to par. And then the other thing is to make sure you're constantly drilling and sparring, because you want to make sure that whenever you go into a fight, you already have your game plan unlocked and you don't have to think too much about what you're going to do. You really gotta have, it's all about being disciplined, you know, and just not making excuses. I think as a fighter, it probably takes more discipline than any other sport you can really do or play, because the whole point is you don't really play fighting. You kind of just go out there and do it and do the work that you need to do. So you gotta have a very disciplined mindset. You gotta be able to stay calm. I think it's all about calmness, discipline, and control. If you're able to maintain those 3 things over yourself and put in the work when you don't feel like it and do what you need to do, then you'll be able to have a future in fighting. But there's always the fear of getting punched in the face, you know what I mean? So just really, I always make sure that I try to stay sharp mentally and that I've got my defensive game, locked in on point. But yeah, there's the fear that you're gonna get hit, but that's just something that kind of gets pushed in the back of your mind whenever you're in the heat of it, whenever you're sparring, training day to day. I'd say my biggest fear as it pertains to like fighting is just, probably the crowd, you know what I mean? When you're sparring inside the gym, you know everyone that's there and you just kind of get in your element really easily. But I feel like in front of a crowd, there's a different kind of pressure that I haven't felt yet. And I'm almost a little bit, impatient to just get that out of the way and be able to master that part of it. I hope to get my first amateur fight this upcoming summer or next year in 2023, but if not by then I want to fight before 2024, before the end of next year.